guys, Cindy Hartzell with Soul Confidence-Based Horsemanship. And this is just a quick little tutorial video on how I like to bridle my horses. I like my horses to be my partner when I'm doing this. I don't want to have to be fussing and following them. I want them to participate. We're partners in this relationship. And so I'm short, so I like their heads to be where I can work with them. So I have my bridle on my left arm, ready to go, facing out like it would go right on her. Her rope is on my right arm, and I have it draped in a way that if she were to move away from me, all I have to do is grab this and bring her back to me. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take the halter off of her nose and keep my horse. So I'm going to put this back up, make sure it's fastened. She's seeing activity going on around the ranch. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it all in my hand like this, and I'm going to give her a big hug, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put it all in my right hand. I'm going to bring her back over here and say, hey, we're working together. I know there's a horse over there. She's looking at the horse in the car. I'm just keeping her. I'm going to bring her nose down and put this bridle right over here between her ears. And I'm going to go under her nose so I still have her. I'm going to ask her to come over here and be a part of this. Then I'm going to put my hands down here and find the bit and ask her to gently open her mouth. Now my hand up here, my right hand is going to raise and lower the bit. I don't want to bang this against her teeth. I'm just giving her light pressure. She's opening her mouth. I'm gently sliding it in. And I'm going to ask her to come back. Then I'm going to go over the far ear. I'm going to ask her to come back. And she magically put the left ear in the bridle by moving away. So then when I have her, I'm going to make sure that my throat latch is even with the band that goes over the pole. And see this bone here, this divot here, and then her ears? This bridle is sitting right on this TMJ joint. I'm going to move this up and make sure it's sitting right in that groove so it's not constant pressure on her TMJ. And I'm going to do the same thing over here and see how she's participating. I'm going to give her a kiss for being such a good girl. Then I'm going to do my throat latch. You want your throat latch tied loose enough that when they bring their head up, they're not choking themselves, but not so loose that if she were to rub it on something, she'd rub it right off of her ears. So for her, that's on this first one. Now when I take her bridle off, I want to bring the reins up with her headstall. Then I'm going to undo the throat latch. I'm going to come over, I'm going to ask her to bring her head down and towards me. I'm going to ask her, bring your head down. Bring your head down. Thank you. Bring it down. Bring it down. Now when I take it off, I don't want her pulling her head out. Something's bothering her. What's bothering you? Oh, you got an itchy ear? It's hard to do a training video when you're bothered by something. All right, so I'm going to ask her to bring her head down. I'm going to slip my hand up underneath the bridle, slide it over both ears, but I'm going to hold it up here. I don't want her yanking her head out, and I don't want her spitting it out. I'm going to hold it here. Now I'm going to lower it down and let her politely let it out of her mouth. Like that. That's the way to bridle and unbridle with your horse being a participant and a partner and not having to fight against them. So I hope you found value in this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and visit my website at heartsoulhorsemanship.com. Thanks everybody.